What's up, everybody? My workstation is a complete train wreck right now. It's all good though. I've got a couple of projects I'm trying to get going and worked up, so that's why this is all a train wreck of a mess. Anyway, I got this sheet metal brake that I built that was set up to work on this bench or that bench, but obviously I've gotten some more tools and stuff in the way. So anyway, I'm going to do a video a little bit later on. I've got some 1x2 1/8 inch angle iron here that I'm going to make some legs for, because I already have these feet welded to the sheet metal brake. That way I can clamp it to the table, but I'm going to put it on its own stand. What I really want to get to is, and I'm going to make another video a little bit later on this. This was just something I was practicing with, some pieces of 18 gauge. I did some hammer forming so I can start repairing the door on the 71 C20 Chevy pickup. I'll do a little video on how I accomplished that now that I got my bigger vise set up. And then here is what's going to become the patch panel for the external door skin, driver's side, lower rear corner. As I showed in a previous video, this was what was left of that corner. So we just kind of got this set up here, traced out, and I left a lot more material on it this time because I've had a habit of cutting my panels too short, and instead of it being a gap like this, it ends up being a gap like that on one side, and it just creates a bunch of extra work and headache. So we will be doing that, and it's a good idea to mark which side is going to face out. So since this panel's already got a crown in it, as you can see, let me grab a square here. I don't know if this will, as you can see, there's a little bit of a crown in it, so that's going to work out because there's no flat panels on a vehicle. Even this has a bit of a crown to it, as you can see. Let me get a better handle on this here. It's not straight, and it's got a bit of a bow in it, so that will work out great. With that, in an upcoming video, it's raining outside and I'm working on the truck outside because it won't fit in this train wreck of a garage slash shop. These are all patch panels I got going on for the truck. So we've got, I know I wrote it down, rocker panels, outside rockers, engine fan. There's the lower cab corners, front supports, rear supports, and in that box back here, you have to excuse the mess. We got a storage unit we cleaned out, and we're trying to get everything organized here at the house. Anyway, in that box is the upper front A-pillar patch panels, and I believe they're 14 gauge steel. They come from Dynacorn originally. I bought them through CJ Pony Parts, but let me see if I can get to it and pull it out so we can take a look at what kind of parts you can get going. So here we go. This is your upper A-pillar patch panel. And this coating is actually weld-through primer that, there you go, there's a tag. So, in a lot of previous years, guys would just cut the top half of a cab off and do a cab top swap, or just replace the entire cab on it. And cabs are becoming more and more scarce, harder to find. I got my lower floor pans right here, my Hobo Freight 6-inch swivel vise, really nice. And then I've got outer floor extensions to go on there. And so anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, but coming up, I'm going to make a quick video on how to hammer form, so you can make basically a bead roll and shape some pieces that you may need that have some curve and rigidity to them. Also, this piece of angle iron, I'll show what I'm going to do with making a stand for the sheet metal brake. So stay tuned, guys. Drop a like and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Looking forward. Stay tuned.